The United Nations says Central African Republic's new president is trying to break with the past and ensure a climate of reconciliation. But the UN peacekeeping chief warned that in a country still dogged by violence, there will be no quick fixes. CCTV's Harper reports from the United Nations in New York.
The overall message from this Security Council meeting was one of hope, but tempered with warnings that the Central African Republic still has a long way to go. The Council received a briefing from the head of the UN peacekeeping operation, Hervé Ladsus. Now, he said that February's presidential election was a good example to the whole of the region of the way to run a peaceful election process. Ladsus said the vote had created a period of expectations of lasting and positive change. But he warned the C.A.R. is still facing many difficulties, while the security situation remains fragile. He talked about the division and marginalisation in many parts of the country, saying people lacked access to basic services or economic development. Adding to these problems, he said, were armed groups that continue to control vast parts of the country. Morocco's ambassador to the United Nations, Omar Ilale, also spoke in his role as the chair of the Peace-Building Commission for the C.A.R. He echoed Ladsus by saying the new president's recovery process was spreading a wave of hope. But similarly, he warned of a daunting challenge. He defined the security situation as extremely volatile and said the country was still not exempt from a relapse of the violence that it had seen over the last 2 years. But he stressed that there would be no peace without reconciliation, and if the country were to emerge from its recent troubled past, it would need help from the international community in the form of development and additional funding. The Security Council is due to meet next Wednesday to renew the mandate of the UN mission to the C.A.R. Hervé Ladsus recommended an 18-month extension, which would take it through to the start of 2018. Harper, CCTV, New York.